Monique here. Okay, so just a fair warning, this is Vlogtober, and I did say that I wanted to do 5 minutes or less on the videos. But I think, let me fix this here. I think that this might be a teensy bit longer because I just have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. So what's been working is that I've been doing like batch filming where I'll do 2 or so at a time and leave them in queue, and then when I'm ready, I'll edit it and then I'll upload it on the day of. So that works. But just a tiny bit of a, I don't know, just like a for real thought that I'm having is that I don't know if it's necessarily, I don't know if you guys are really enjoying it. I'm sorry, little insecurities coming out just a tiny bit. But, you know, I'm looking at my views and it's like 10, 12, 20, 5. And, you know, I am an absolutely new vlogger. I only have 170 subscribers. Thank you to all of you that have subscribed to me. So grateful for that. Anyways, my daughter. But so I know that my views are going to be relatively low in comparison, because when I look at people that have like 40,000 subscribers or even 90,000 subscribers, one of the gals that I follow have 167,000 subscribers, but their views are relatively low compared to what the number of subscribers are. So I get that there's a gap there, but I guess I'm like, kind of like, is that really a gap? So out of 170 subscribers, I'm only going to have about 25 people that are going to look at it. So I guess I'm trying to motivate and encourage myself to keep going in this Vlogtober business. It's October 7th. And I am like, okay, am I really going to do, you know, 24 more days and have 20 people watch a day? Am I really going to do that? But I also know that this is also just an opportunity for me just to do something that I actually really like and that I do enjoy. And it just also will build momentum at some point in the future, right, guys? So I'm trying to encourage myself to do that. Okay. Number 2 thing I want to talk about is that today is Friday, and generally we do not have homeschool on Fridays. I made it a point to have 4-day weeks, so Monday through Thursday, and have a Friday that we do absolutely everything, anything and everything but homeschooling per se. We may go out, we may just go shopping, we may go see a movie, we may get our nails done, which we did that the first week we homeschooled. We may go hang out with a girlfriend of mine, and she has 3 kids, and then there's like kind of like a play date thing that happens over there. We may just stay home, and mommy needs to catch up on housework, which is so very true, guys. Today, though, I mentioned in some other video, I don't even know now when, I mentioned that I am going to homeschool this Friday, October 7th, specifically because on Monday we are not homeschooling. My husband has a rare day off, and because of that, we want to do a family day. We want to go out, maybe do apple picking, something kind of cool like that. So we're not going to do formal homeschooling. Let me tell you guys. So today, because it's a Friday, I totally was really relaxed. I did not set my alarm, y'all, but I still got up at 7:30. But I didn't set my alarm. Riley got up when she got up. She got up a little bit later, which was fine. I had breakfast ready. I gave her the option to leave her pajamas on. She decided, she's like, nah. So she said, okay. So she changed her clothes to whatever she wanted to change to. And then today I opened up with prayer. I just did calendar math because we don't ever do Friday because we don't homeschool Friday. So we did Friday, which was good. I did that. I did one sheet where she traced the letter E because our letter this week was E. And I just want to make sure before we button up E that she does it right, and she does it fine. So that took 2 seconds. And then I did some math, and I focused on addition and subtraction, which went pretty well, guys. And then I did a lesson in Teach Your Child to Read, and that went pretty okay too. Now from start to finish, we started at 9:50 and we ended at 11 o'clock. I'm loving that. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to change my whole schedule to do that, because we do extra things, which I love to do with Riley, and Riley loves. Like, we do art, we do social studies, we do science some days. So that, and then we do breaks in between. So that's why our days seem a little bit longer, because we do breaks, 15-minute breaks. We do the snack. We may go outside for a little bit. I kind of slow it down that way, so our days are longer, and that's totally cool. But today we kind of just like hit everything, and there were no breaks at all because I abbreviated the schedule. And guys, it still felt like we were doing school, but it was much shorter and just kind of to the point. So I'm kind of making a decision to do one Friday a month. And the reason why is because if we can do a Friday like that a month, that is cool. So that Friday will just be no art, no social studies, none of like the extra special stuff that we do, and no real breaks, just hitting the core subjects. And it might just be prayer, calendar, math, and then language arts. And as she gets better with her calendar and her days and all that stuff, we may even take that out and just do prayer, math, language arts. And that's it. And that's probably under an hour. I'm kind of for, sorry, I just saw someone. I'm kind of for doing that one Friday a month. So just out of curiosity, I kind of mapped it out over the year. And our year is ending late July because we're taking the whole month of August off because we go visit my family in Canada. But anyways, I kind of mapped it out to see what it would look like out of curiosity if we did one Friday a month, and generally in the same time of the month, so towards the end of the month. And because we have Christmas and Thanksgiving, I had to kind of do something different there, but every other month it was like the third or fourth Friday of the month. And I added, by just doing that, I added 8 more days onto our school year, which means ultimately that means more flexibility for our household. So those 8 extra days will give us time throughout the year to like say, hey, you know, it's a Monday, I really don't feel like schooling, or I don't feel well, or you don't feel well, or we had a late night. Maybe we can skip today, or maybe we can just do this instead, and I don't feel that pressure. Now, just to reiterate, I never really felt pressure, to be honest with you, to adhere to 180 day, because our state of Connecticut is so, it's not regulated in terms of homeschooling. So I don't even have to let them know that I'm homeschooling my daughter. In fact, in our state, even if I wanted to give them a letter of intent, a notice of intent, saying that, hey, I'm going to homeschool my daughter, they're not going to look at it or accept it until she's 7 years old or above. My daughter's 5.5. That's how unregulated they are here in Connecticut, and I thank God for that. So I don't necessarily have to adhere to 180 days. My idea for Riley was always, 155-ish to 170. Or not even, I think it was like more like 155 to 165 days of the whole year that I was going to be schooling Riley, and I thought that kind of fit our family. But with this extra 8 days, it gives us 172 days. And my goal is, like I said, 155 to 165. Now, I probably will hit 165, but I didn't feel stressed before or anything like that, or had pressure. I didn't feel that. But I certainly don't if I add one Friday a month in that abbreviated kind of hit it kind of schedule where we're not doing all the special stuff that we do on Monday through Thursday. Maybe we'll do that on Friday. And she responded well to it, to be honest. I was like, okay, we're doing one more lesson. That's it. She's like, okay. And she was done, and she was motivated to just keep going because she knew that she was done and she could just play afterwards. So this scheduling stuff doesn't change, does it? Okay. So sorry, this video is getting more than 5 minutes. I've already warned you, we're at 9 minutes and 35 seconds. We're trying to make it 10. Okay, so it's 2 for 1, October, Vlogtober. 2 for 1, 2 for 1. All right, have a great weekend, guys.